All right, hello. I was just thinking, you know, because I've not really made my mind up on which date is. I can't really decide between um, the 18th of July or the 4th of September, or other numbers that sort of tie into those two numbers for the Hoover Dam. When that, if those were, which one's more possible. I'm not really sure. They're both pretty good um, dates in regards to the idea of the Hoover Dam blowing up. The one date for the 18th of July is kind of, with the numbers jumps that you do there, is kind of a mirror of 9/11. That 9/11 is going into the matrix, the Hoover Dam blowing is coming out of the matrix. And then with the other fold that takes us to the 4th of September, um, with those number jumps, again, you see kind of the mushroom cloud of Washington's head coming up from the dam as Washington's reborn, Labor Day. And again, I don't know which date is it. I'm not really sure, to be quite honest. But let's suppose for a minute, if it is going to be the 18th of July, right? I'm still on this little thing about, I think Madonna's got to go before we have the actual dam itself going, at the actual Hoover Dam blowing itself. We've got to have another ritual with Madonna croaking, you know. And so I don't know. There's a few dates still coming up now. I just wanted to just go through them before the 18th here. Okay, we've today is the 14th. It's Bastille Day today. It's a personal reference date for myself. Um, and I don't know. Just thinking about things, and that Dolph. We just had the Dolph. I just did the Dolph Lundgren connection, right? And I think Dolph dated Grace Jones for a while, who played Mayday in A View to a Kill, and A View to a Kill has a ton of kind of references to this idea of the. It has a lot of references to the idea of the Hoover Dam, and it connects back with the Golden Gate Bridge and a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a whole bunch of references in it. The lake drains in it. So there is a scene right at the start of that though, where where Mayday assassinates somebody, which is just, I'm just thinking about it now. And the Eiffel Tower is the location for that assassination. Um, why is there something? I think she used fishing rod in it. But anyway, what? And I'm just thinking the connection with Mayday and Mary, and then back to Madonna. Well, it was just. Well, I just started thinking about it, and obviously, if we're in Paris at the Eiffel Tower, we're thinking about Bastille Day, the 14th. Tell you one other thing. Let me show you in the chart for rain as well. 714 right here, because we're dealing with all this stuff in the center right now, ties back down to, if you look what's opposite, diagonally opposite the 714, that is 33, obviously to do with Christ, the idea of Madonna being to do with Christ, and 33 being opposite that date, and then obviously the it crosses with 9/11, so it's kind of an interesting date for sure, for Madonna. And like I said, I got a personal reference to this one as well. We've got a lot of little personal sort of synchronicities with this stuff. Anyway, there's that date coming up. That's today. Uh, the 15th, I haven't really got much for, but this is this is in the table. Um, Let me show you why that's an interesting one, because you remember in Goldmember there was the 157 reference, with the number plate. Yeah, well, yeah, the 157 reference, and it's again to do with completion here, and it's to do with the pi. Yeah. Um, Again, Madonna's got a lot of tie-ins with pi, not only with phi, but with pi as well. So it's kind of, you know, this is why I'm having so much trouble trying to pinpoint stuff, because to be quite honest, stuff ties together quite a lot as well. Then we've got the 16th coming up as well. Okay, and what's fascinating about the 16th, is the days gone and the days left in the year here. You know, the 198, the Matthew Perry, and then the Madonna birthday on the other numerology there. I mean, it's just, I don't know. And then we've got the 17th coming up as well. I just had a little personal reference to that today as well. Just a little stupid reference with an old dentist appointment left on the front of the fridge, um, which was out of date, a year out of date, which was kind of weird, just to come across it today and be like, I think I'm going to go to the dentist on the 17th. My wife's like, I don't think you do. And I'm like, oh, look, I've got an appointment thing there on the fridge. She looks on her calendar. No, that's for last year. So it's been sat on the fridge a whole year. I don't know why I just suddenly noticed it the today, last couple of days, I guess. So anyway, just interesting as well. Um, this is kind of nice as well here. It ties back in with the previous day with the numerology with the days left. 16/7 and 16/7 is the previous day with her birthday numbers on it. And the 199, let me show you that. Here's the 199. Is 199, and that would be the normal day of the year for 187. Okay, so it would have huge significance. It would be like 187 as well. It'd be like a double reference. So that would be potentially the day before the Hoover Dam, if it was going to be this, if it was going to be this year. And so the reason why I think, the 199 would normally be the 18th of July. It is a 211 reference, and if you recall, the iPet Go has the Madonna, the Black Madonna, and it has the Super Bowl reference. Of course, the Super Bowl was 211 this year, so it's quite, it's an interesting date, this 199, for sure. Because it's, and again, good old Biden, he's a 211 man, okay, and also 211, this 311 number jump I'm talking about here, which is normally, in a normal year, it's 310, and it's actually comprised of two 155-day jumps. Okay, so but this year, okay, on the other end, on the other side of 155 in a leap year, days remaining in the year is 211. Okay, so it's just, it kind of ties together quite nicely. I want to say there is a connection as well. There's a number jump. Let me explain something. If you want to know the total up to this point, if you add all these numbers up, excuse these ones in grey. This is just an in-between total line here. But if you want to add all these numbers up to a certain point, right? All you do is you just look ahead, jump over to the next column, right? So jump over to this column here, which is 521, which is at the top of the dartboard, and then all you do is minus 1 off of it, and that gives you your total. So the total to this point is 520. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember now, I just saw this number jump. I'm gonna mess this up, but this the 520 tied in with I just looked at it. I can't remember what it was, but it did tie in with um, one of these last videos I just did. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like I think it was like I'll try and figure it out. But there was a tie-in with a number jump that went back to the 20th of May. I'll look that up. I'll try and figure that out. But anyway, I'm completely waffling now. But I just would be, I mean, the day before, that would kind of be mental, wouldn't it? Um, but yeah, I'd definitely be. Oh man, I don't know anymore. It's just this is why I'm having such. Like I could. Something I don't make. I mean, the thing I would say is I could almost like look at any old date and just kind of tie it back with whatever. I mean, not every date, but right now though, it seems to be hot for. There's a lot of tie-ins with the dates right now. I don't know why. Or maybe that is because something is about to happen. I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm just gonna be watching closely the next few days. I think we're gonna see some more big stories anyway. Um, Definitely be watching it with Biden and Billy Idol and Madonna for sure. And there's other people in there as well that have pretty good connections to all this as well. So might not just be one of those. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on another one soon. Cheers. Bye.